like 2 days ago in Portland, Oregon, an amusement park ride failed. And I don't know if you saw this on the news or not, but 28 people got stuck upside down for 30 minutes, and I got a bunch of stuff that I'm going to go ahead and show you.
So we were riding a ride. This isn't supposed to be upside down like this. It's been like that for like already 2 to 3 minutes. I feel bad for them because all the power is shut off on it too right now. This is scary. Alright, update. They're still up there. It's been about 5 minutes, maybe a little bit more, and they've just been hanging up there this whole time. Yeah, we just asked the lady at the bottom of the Ferris wheel if this has ever happened before, and she said no, and she said she's actually concerned for them. Oh, they just said Oaks Park. They just said the park is closed. Jesus Christ. Gee, they just said vacate the park immediately. We're gonna have to get down. Holy fuck. That is actually fucking terrifying. Jesus Christ, I hope those people are okay. Holy crap. This is terrifying. They're still up there. Most recent update.
Oh my god,
the ride finally started, and it is not going to go back upside down, but yeah, they're finally going to get off after that was at least almost a half hour of being completely upside down that entire time. Okay, so a final update for the people that were stuck upside down on the ride at Oaks Park. They were roughly stuck upside down for 30 minutes. One person with pre-existing conditions had to be taken to the hospital. Everyone else was checked out by paramedics and were cleared. The park had to be evacuated, and as we were in line trying to leave, we heard screams, and that was when we noticed that the ride had came back on, and they had to go side to side before they could even get back off. I can't even imagine how terrifying that would have been. They did say that anyone that was there today will be able to get refunds or schedule for another day. My wife and I and some friends were there for my birthday. That was a crazy thing to see, and I can only imagine how scary and traumatizing that would have been for the people that were actually stuck up there.
More than 24 people are likely feeling very thankful to be home safe this evening after they spent nearly half an hour dangling upside down from this Portland amusement park ride. Thanks for joining us. I'm David Mulco. The ride at Oaks Park suddenly stopped this afternoon with riders suspended headfirst 10 stories above the ground. We talked to a few who white-knuckled their way through.
They've been stuck up here for 5 minutes. The machine is stuck.
Witnesses watch as the atmosFEAR ride, that's F-E-A-R, appeared to live up to its name.
I was terrified.
I didn't think I was going to live to see right now.
Daniel and Jordan were at Oaks Park Friday celebrating their graduation and had just boarded for their first ride.
We actually got on it, and I remember grabbing his hand. I'm like, I'm nervous. And he was like, bro, you're fine, you're chilling.
When what was supposed to be a brief pause of the pendulum 100 feet up,
it's upside down, and I turned to him, I'm like, bro, this has been too long.
Turned into 25 agonizing minutes. Those on the ground could only watch.
That'd be horrible.
Yeah,
I couldn't imagine all the blood going to my brain.
Shoes fell out and someone puked.
Up top for nearly half an hour, this was the only view available.
When you're upside down, you can see everything. I could see over here, because this is where the fire truck pulled in.
With operators eventually able to manually lower the ride and free the passengers from their harnesses.
And they're struggling to get it off, and I'm like, just get it off me, and they get it off me, and I'm like...
That's when the magnitude sunk in.
I couldn't, my mind was so out of it. I felt like, I had myself lost. I don't even feel like myself. I definitely feel like a different person actually now because I feel thankful.
I definitely have a different outlook on life now. Upside down, hundreds of feet in the air, the only thing I could think is, I'm never gonna hug my dad and my brother again.
It certainly puts it all in perspective there. Oaks Park says the atmosFEAR has been in operation since 2021 and until now without incident. It's now closed indefinitely as the manufacturer and inspectors try to figure out exactly what went wrong.
The first thing I want to mention, besides how horrific that would be, I would have absolutely fainted. I would have been going to the hospital. But I got interested and was like, oh, did somebody record? No, the video that they showed was posted 3 years ago. I went ahead and looked it up. And then I came across some other TikToks by one of the people that was stuck upside down. According to the description on the photo TikToks, it's a bunch of photos, and I'll show those and read those to you in a second before showing her other TikTok. But according to the description, she is going to be suing. Alright, then let me go ahead and get those videos pulled up for you. Hello, I was one of the 30 passengers on the atmosFEAR at Oaks Park, Portland, Oregon. When it malfunctioned, we were stuck upside down for 30 minutes. I had to poke my arm out to lift my head so blood wouldn't rush to my head. I was on the ride with 10 of my friends who thought we were going to die. We had no reassurance from the workers. Instead, we just saw them putting their hands on their head as in we were not going to make it. Eventually, after way too much time, they got the ride to get out of the upside down position. We had to finish the ride after feeling nauseous. The firefighters check everyone's vitals, but most people still have a headache and are sore, including me. Multiple people threw up. And then she says she's never going to Oak Parks again. I don't blame her. After that, I would never go to an amusement park again. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you a TikTok, and then I'm going to kind of go over that. As you can see in the video, you actually watch the ride stop. And the arrow was stationary, but the video obviously wasn't. So it could have been one of those two people, but I assume that she is the one with the longer hair because the profile picture had long hair.
Oh, look, the bee! Look, there's like bee and everything. Oh, they got fucking stuck, bro.
Wait, take me a picture in front of them. I'll be like this.
Bro!
According to the description on that one, that was a field trip with 8th graders. So the person recording that was in 8th grade, so they would have been like 13 or 14. And I believe at some point, I couldn't, for some odd reason, catch it when I was rewatching it when I put it in here just now. But for some reason, I don't know why I'm repeating that, but you should be able to hear what I believe is a teacher trying to get everybody together, like saying, need everybody to come here, or something like that. And then this is the last thing that I was able to find that wasn't obviously another news clipping. And as I'm sure you heard and read, it's a girl screaming because she thinks she's gonna die and somebody's screaming at her to shut up. No, but most people scream when they think they're gonna die. So, but yeah, that's horrific. I wasn't there. I'm across the country, but I don't think I'm ever gonna go to an amusement park again in my life. Because I don't want to risk that. I know that something like that happening is so, so rare. But, like, I just watched it happen. Like, I mean, through the eyes of someone else, like, secondarily, secondhand. I watched it secondhand, but still. That's horrifying. But yeah, if you got anything to say, just, leave it in the comments. You all know I read y'all's comments, so